Howdy everybody, Forex.net. Today I want to show you a new Forex screener script in Python I've written. I have always used this framework that I've built on my website at quantlabs.net under store, and then just go into the Python course. So here is where I created this. Once you master this course and the framework, you'll be able to bang out what I'm about to show you. It took me less than 6 hours to do this. This is pretty powerful stuff. Okay, let me show you what we got. First, I wanted to show you the symbol list. This is all using Oanda and the Python API. Helps me to get it right on the typing here. Okay, that should help. Here we go. So there's only really 10 pairs to work with. Oh, sorry, 14 pairs. These pairs are the only pairs that are available through Oanda, the API, that gives you access to the order book of these pairs. Everything else, there is no access. So when you look at them, they're all the big ones, all the majors. So that includes a couple of things. Kind of surprising that it actually may work. So we have the major pairs. The spread usually should be fine, as well as obviously a lot of volume in these particular pairs. So from that, I have, as I said, built out a new script here, which is called Forex Screener, and I can output it to this TXT file. This is what it looks like. So each pair gets analyzed, and we download the data. There's a download for the order book, and there's a download for the actual hourly data that I'm using. So a lot of people don't know this, but you can calculate the percentage of shorts and longs on a particular pair of these, I guess 14 pairs that I mentioned. From that, you're able to get market direction. So obviously you have either a shorting opportunity if it's more shorts than longs, and some of them are pretty convincing. On top of that, I calculate the spread cost by calculating the last bid and ask. So when you go through this, any spread that's, let's say, 6 or 7, it's pretty good. You can definitely trade it at that point. So all of them are less than 4, I believe. They're very tight, so there's no concern there. And the last thing I do is I calculate the ROCP, the rate of change percentage. I've been having some really good success with this. So these are measuring over the last 8 hours. Okay, so there's all of these data points when I run it. And there's also the Fibonacci charts to show you the timing of the entries and exits. And I'm going to show you the ones that look good. So right now, there are 4 long opportunities. Okay, so 2 things I'm going to show you is the trading view. Synopsis. So in this case, we're going to look at the Euro Swiss franc ROCP on top of the corresponding Fibonacci. So let me just look at the first one. This is Euro CHF. Oanda is a data source. Now in here, let me just go over to my charts as well. So we are looking at Euro CHF. Actually, I already got them loaded up, I think. Yeah, right here. So this is the Euro CHF. So here we have a strong sell. It's pretty, in my mind, pretty obvious. When you look at the performance here, these are the ROCP rate of change over the last 8 hours. You can see how negative they are for the last even 3 hours. So that's probably why it's a strong seller, one of the reasons. So when you look at that plus the fib levels, you can see this is again a 2-day chart on hourly data. Historically, it's not even at the level 500 that I like to see at to show fairly strong support. So there's that. So not a good pair, even though it says a long opportunity, not quite. So let's check out the next one. So the next one is the USD CHF or franc, Swiss franc. So let's check out that USD CHF Oanda. Again, we'll get the buy signal. So in here we have a sell signal again. When you look at the rate of change, again, it's all pretty well negative for the last 3 hours. So there's that. And then again, when you look at the fib levels, let's see right here, it has definitely dropped off from the higher performance that it has historically above the 500. So it has definitely dropped off here. So the next two pairs we're going to look at are pretty good actually. So here we have Euro Australian dollar. Now it could be because of the time it's at right now. So that might have something to do with it. So regardless, let's look at that. So the Euro Oanda. So here it's a totally different animal. See, it's up 0.15, signals a very strong buy. And the thing is, you can see over the last number of hours, at least 3 hours, it's been positive rate of change in percentage. So that's pretty good. The other thing is when you look at the fib levels, this is where it gets very, 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 very interesting. So if I look at the Euro Australian dollar, you can see right here, this is where I'd probably do my entry, but the problem is it's choppy. And even if I hit it at the 618 level, it needs to hit a certain level in order to convince me that that we have a real entry. So here, as always, comes to 786 as maybe a potential exit, but in this case, again, as always, hits that level 100 and it tapers off. So in around here to here is a good move. That's probably just over 1%. And again, this is no leverage. So that is a pretty interesting entry-exit strategy we could use. Again, using 618. Not quite, but probably a percentage that it needs to be above in order to really trigger that convincing entry. All right, because you can see here there are still not as bad as in well, it's a lot worse actually in here in Forex versus crypto. Here we have a false positive. We kind of hit it, and it just drops off and then goes back down. So we could have made a little bit of money, maybe 0.5% here. But then again, who knows? So there's that. Now let's check out the next pair. And again, we have all these positive ROCP. Next one, Euro GBP. So again, if I load up in Oanda here in TradingView. Let me just make sure I got that correct one for Oanda. Look, let's see, Euro GBP Oanda right here. All right. So here we are using just to buy. See, we have a buy signal. Looks decent. We have some solid, for the last 3 hours, solid positive ROCP on an hourly basis. So Let me just pull up the fib levels. Euro GBP right here. Same pattern, but this is a better leg up. 618. It's a 786, and then again up the 100 level. This is the sort of thing I like to see. Each one of these from 618 to 786. That's always roughly a 1%, and again it'll hover here, and then go up to the 100. So 4 long opportunities right in front of you. I've not even factored in shorts. Now I'm going to be honest. I'm scared of shorts. And the other thing, we have not included leverage as well. So we can definitely, over time, historically see how the ROCP measures on an hourly basis to get us an idea of the strength, the momentum of the moves up on each leg that I talked about. So these are pretty good indicators to use, or what do we want to call them, to trade. So 2 definite opportunities in the last 24 hours with this out of these 10 pairs that I mentioned. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm thinking of pursuing this further. Just thought I'd show it to you. Later.